You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
You realize what you've done?
With Rich Liebig.
A real gangster plays his cards right.
And Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah, how you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It is time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. We've got sports, we've got entertainment, we've got odd news all coming at you in this week's episode. The perfect meal for your mind. This is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Before we get into all of the news at hand, we like to do a little personal bit, let you know what we've been up to. So, Mikey, my friend, how are you doing? How is Costanzo Country treating you?
We are full steam ahead on the final stretch of wedding planning.
Yeah, it's coming up fast.
Yeah, that's what we did this past weekend. We were doing seating charts. We were doing DIY stuff. We were packing up boxes to take over to the venue. People say that it's a big thing to put on, but man, like, you don't realize.
You don't have any idea until you're in it.
Yeah, all the little tiny things. It's like every day it's like, oh, but what about this thing? And what about this thing? Like the other day, the dumbest thing I realized after, we're making all the name cards, we're doing the seating chart, I realized so many people in my family have identical names. But different, not like a senior and a junior, or like a 1 and a 2. Just like there's a Frank and there's a Frank. Why? There's a Victor, there's a Victor, and like the same last names because we're all Italian.
Yes, this is the Italian factor. This is mentioned in Goodfellas.
So you know what I said? Screw it. They all know each other. They're related. They can figure it out.
Figure it out. Yeah.
So that's what we did.
So let me guess. Is everybody Marie? That's a big one.
We got Marianne's.
Marianne.
We got Frank's. We got Victor's. Those are the three big ones, and like everybody is it's like the same name.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sam too for some reason. We have some Sams.
A lot of Sams.
A lot of duplicate names. So I say, you know what? Everybody here knows each other. Everybody's related. They'll figure it out. If you find yourself if you're attending and you find yourself sitting next to somebody you shouldn't be sitting next to, go find the other person with your identical name and just trade places with them.
Or just sit down and have fun. Why not? Discover somebody new.
Or that too.
Yeah, why not? Have some fun.
So that's what we've been doing. Very busy stuff. But like the end is in sight. The last big thing I have to do, and I was talking about this earlier, is the honeymoon is in Italy, and one of the legs of the trip is Rome, and I got to wake up at like 2:00 in the morning to buy tickets to the Coliseum, because apparently the Coliseum is on like the same level as Taylor Swift, and the tickets sell out immediately, but they go on sale.
Oh boy, and watch out for Taylor Swift.
I know.
She might be at the Coliseum.
But these tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. their time, so that means I got to wake up at whatever it is, 2 a.m. our time. So, I don't know. You do what you got to do, I guess.
Okay, so there you go.
You can tell I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, but you know what? You're going to have a fun time. When all is said and done, you're going to have a blast.
I just got to make it through the next 2 weeks is all I got to do.
I think that's actually a good transition to actually mention something actually realistically for the podcast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's no secret, Mikey's getting married.
Yes.
It's a big deal. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, I think it's time to actually say some plans that are going to be coming up here for the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Next week is going to actually be the last kind of regular show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So next week we'll have our regular schedule. But then the week after that, we are going to do a special Thursday night show live. And that will be kind of our season finale, because then Mike gets married and goes on a honeymoon.
Yeah, so I'll be gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. This is going to be one of the longest, I think it might be the longest break we've actually ever had for the podcast.
I think the only one that rivals that is when you got married and you went on your honeymoon.
And I think we were 2 weeks.
I think it was 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. So not even COVID. Like this is amazing.
We kept it going through the video podcast during COVID. It's only when the two of us get married.
Yeah, that we come to a sudden halt. So yeah, just a kind of future planning if you're catching your podcasts. Yeah, we'll have our regular episode next week, and then we're gonna have a special Thursday night episode. That'll be the 23rd.
Yes.
And then that's it. Then that's our season finale. So, we'll have a little bit of vacation time. You'll be on your honeymoon.
Yep.
I'll be able to float around and
just
do whatever I want to.
Just bopping around.
It'll be weird to have like 3 consecutive Tuesday nights free.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be like it is. It's gonna be like a few years ago when you had your wedding. I was like, what do I do? I don't know. I just go on with my day.
Who do I yell at?
I know, right?
I have to yell at somebody.
Well, we always joke that this show is like part therapy as well.
Yeah.
For all the craziness that happens during the week.
Yeah, so I don't know who I'm going to yell at.
Just the walls.
Yeah, I guess or my wife, I don't know.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Sorry, Rachel, I don't know.
Mikey's not here, so I got to yell at you now.
Did you hear about this? Can you believe this? Yeah, I don't know.
No, don't yell at her.
Yeah,
she can barely take the shouting already as it is.
Yeah.
Just burst down the door. Ah!
Did you hear this Florida High News? It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, you'll have a lot of odd news saved up.
I will. So that will be something when you get back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But
So, like a 3-week break, but
November.
Yeah.
November is or a month off.
We'll be back
inadvertently.
the end of November, I guess.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. A little bit of programming note there. So make sure you note that in your podcast calendar. Yeah, we're going to be off for a little bit, and we'll hit that season finale on the 23rd.
Yeah. But anyway, programming notes aside, I was busy this weekend. What were you up to this weekend?
Yeah. So I just started Death Stranding 2.
Oh, okay.
I pulled the trigger on that.
I know you've been waiting to jump into it, and you finally took the plunge.
Yeah.
How is it so far? Have you really gotten into it?
I am up to the 3rd episode. It's funny. I think they borrowed a playbook from Remedy. They blocked their game into different chapters and episodes.
It's a nice way to do it. I like that in Alan Wake too.
Yeah. So I'm on the 3rd episode or chapter. I forget what they call it. I think they call it episodes now. Now I'm thinking about it off the top of my head. Yeah, so I've progressed a little bit in it. So
okay. Is it still the same mechanic where you're just a dystopian post-apocalyptic Amazon delivery guy? Or is
short answer, yes.
Okay. That was the hardest part.
But
I never finished the first game because I was like, I just couldn't get over that initial hurdle of just carrying stuff around.
It is that is annoying, and I can see where people might lose it, but I think you got to remember that Kojima does pull out special stops and special twists.
Yeah.
And you need to keep playing so that you experience those twists and those special moments that happen.
I'd love to say I would go back to it, but right now my backlog looks like Expedition 33.
I will say that takes priority. You need to play Expedition 33.
Ghost of Yotei just came out, which I want to get to. And then, of course, my Jurassic World Park Builder game, which is absolutely essential.
No, stop. No.
Top of the list.
No, stop. When you get back, play Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
so
sorry.
the backlog is deep.
I'm with you. I'm with Nicki Minaj on this one.
You stupid fucking dinosaur! Get the fuck out of here!
Sorry.
Listen, man, it's great. Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but
I priorities.
33,
Expedition 33, Ghost of Yotei, and
I
then
really think Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year. Now, the more I think about it,
that's what I've been hearing.
So,
a lot of people are speaking about it very highly. Like
you need to bump it up on your list.
Yeah.
Sorry, dinosaurs.
That dinosaur been working my motherfucking nerves all night.
Dinosaurs will always be there, but
Right.
Expedition 33 and Ghost of Yotei, those are 1 and 2 on the list. Yeah.
So that's what I would recommend for you when you get back from your honeymoon.
Yeah.
'Cause
Other things to do before that.
right, you got a lot before that. So
Yeah.
we'll get into all that when the time comes. All right, so there you go. Personal bits aside, programming notes aside, I think we've got everything under control now. So should we move into the news?
Let's do it.
All right, first batch of news revolve around sports. Let's get into it with the sports sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports.
In your face. Ha ha! That's right, sports coming at you in your face, and we have one simple question to ask.
Where are my Eagles?
Yep, because
Who knows?
They showed up for 3 quarters, and in the 4th quarter, they just disappeared. That's basically the synopsis of this game.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's all there is to it. So for those of you not in the know, the Philadelphia Eagles officially lost their first game of the season, dropping to the Denver Broncos 21-17.
Those damn barbarians have got my Eagles.
Yep.
And
by the way, the first lost game for the Eagles in 2025.
yeah. Yeah, because,
Yeah.
I mean, going back to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, yeah.
Yep.
Up to that point, we had won, I think we were like 20-1 up to
Something crazy.
Like maybe that was like at home or something. I don't know. It was like some kind of crazy statistic. But yeah, we lost the first game. And I did say last week, I said I was picking the Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lost to the Broncos because the Broncos have a really tough defense, and that shows in the way this game played out. I mean, for 3 quarters, the score was what? 17-3.
Yep.
You know, it was a very, it seems lopsided, but it felt much closer. And then 18 unanswered points in the 4th.
Those damn barbarians have got my Eagles.
Yep.
That's kind of what we'd been worrying about is like, it was similar to 2023 where, the team can only hold out for so long before things start breaking. And this defense this year has been keeping us in these games. The defense is solely responsible for those first 4 wins because the offense has consistently just been sputtering out.
Yeah. They only had 14 yards in the 4th quarter going into the last drive.
Like, that's insane. With the weapons that we have on this team, 14 yards
is embarrassing.
That's ridiculous.
You have A.J. Brown. You have Devonta Smith. You have Saquon. Somebody needs to get open. There's too many good weapons. Jahan Dotson. He's a former first-round pick.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert.
Somebody's got to be open. It's ridiculous.
There is far too much talent on this team to be performing at the level that we're performing. I have very serious concerns about 2 things. 1, the interior offensive line, and 2, Saquon Barkley. It is clear that something is happening with this offensive line. I think we've reached this point where, they always like pride themselves on their toughness. I think their toughness is in this case actually hindering them because Landon Dickerson, I'm not going to say it's a good thing he got injured, but he needs to take a week or 2 off. It is clear he's not been playing up to his standard. I think there's something wrong with Cam Jurgens. They're not using him the way that they used to use him. If you look at the yards gained on plays run between the tackles, it's miserable. Saquon Barkley is being contacted in the backfield. We had one of the best yards before contact last season. Now Saquon Barkley is getting contacted immediately upon getting the handoff. So there's nowhere for him to go. Something is wrong with the interior of this offensive line. I don't know if it's injury. I don't know whether it's play calling. I don't know whether it's just they're just straight up tired from a long season last year, but something is not working inside. And Saquon Barkley, I don't know if it's just we ran the tires bare last year, but 6 carries for 30 yards.
How about 6 carries?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to develop the run game with only 6 carries?
It's insane. And then you're like, oh, well, maybe other players carried it. No, there was just 11 total runs.
Yeah, that's not good for a team that has Saquon Barkley.
In a game that you were leading 17-3 in the 3rd quarter. How are you leading 17-3 and you're like, should we run more than 5 times? It doesn't make any sense.
Do you think, I heard about this logic being proposed on Sports Talk, do you think there really is a concerted effort to try and force the ball to A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith?
This is the same narrative from 23. It's the same narrative from the first 4 games of 24. On the one hand, it feels that way, certainly. On the other hand, I don't know that any right-minded organization would do something like that. Like, you go in whatever direction you need to win the game. And if they were force-feeding them, you'd see more effort on A.J. Brown's part. How about the play where he just stopped running?
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Like, if you're going to force-feed him, don't you think there'd be a little bit more effort on his part to be force-fed?
And he could have got open, too. It would have been a touchdown.
That would have been a touchdown. That would have been 24-3.
Yeah.
At that point. God, I'm so mad that I have to be like this, but I'm getting really loud echoes of 2023.
Unfortunately. Yep.
And now I know it's one game and we're acting like the record's reversed, like we're 1-4. When we're sitting here 4-1, one of the best teams in the league. But it doesn't feel that way, right?
No.
Like you can watching the Eagles for as long as we have, you get a feeling for these kinds of things.
And it's not going to last if this offense is stalling in the second half. The defense can only help you for so long.
Right. And that's exactly what's happening here. They made it, the first 4 3/4 games, and then the wheels came off. It's just a matter of them staying on the field longer, them playing harder, and eventually they collapse. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm all very doom and gloom now, but I'm struggling to find some positives here. I guess one thing I've seen echoed online is that the offense was getting going, but there were a lot of penalties that were hurting us.
There were some weird calls in this game.
There were some really weird calls in this game. I don't like to blame games solely on officiating. I feel like that's like an easy out. I do think that the officiating had a little bit of a finger on the scale here. That last no call on the pass interference was insane.
Yeah, that was.
How about the intentional grounding that they reversed?
Yeah, that was bad.
I mean, it was like there was one point in the fourth where it was like bang, bang, bang. The late hit with Bond, I feel like he had already launched, but I can understand, that being a split second decision. But yeah, it was those like 3 penalties, bang, 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 within a couple minutes of each other. It was like, it felt like the deck was stacked against him at that point.
Yeah, it was. It was not. That fourth quarter was just horrible. It sunk everything.
18 unanswered points.
Yeah.
To a 2-2 team, a good 2-2 team, but you roll into a game 4-0 against a 2-2 team who's traveling all the way across the country.
Yeah, thought that would help them.
At home. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not good.
So where do we go from here?
So I will be a little bit optimistic here. This was a strange week of football.
Yeah.
I'm just going to expand it to the league.
Okay.
Because you had the Bills lose too, so now there are no undefeated teams. Everybody has lost a game.
Yep.
The Bills lost. The Cardinals were on the verge of going up 28-6, and they blew their game in the most stupid way ever with a turnover and a fumble that looks like it should have been from a rom-com movie. Did you see that?
No, I actually didn't.
Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. It was a pass that was intercepted. Then he fumbled it. Then the ball literally ricocheted off of a guy's foot during the fumble recovery.
Oh, my God.
Bounced into the end zone, scored a touchdown for the Titans.
That's insane.
And it just started this chain reaction where the Cardinals lost. They were going to go up 28-6. And
that was just the momentum swinging the other direction.
Yeah, it was bizarre. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. So if you think the Eagles losing after being up by 14 points is embarrassing, no. Go to the Cardinals Titans game. That was embarrassing. They were literally going to go up 28-6. And they had their running back pull it to Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, no. Did he drop the ball?
Yeah. Another one. Why does this keep happening? Tell all the running backs.
You can't
hang
just
on to the ball until the referee goes like this.
You can still do your little drop the ball behind you thing, but just wait another half second. That's all it is. Just Just another step.
Wait until you see the referee do the touchdown sign.
Why are players obsessed with just dropping the ball as they cross the goal line? They're like, oh, I don't know.
So cool.
So cool. Is it
guess what? You lost 6 points and you lost the game.
Is it like the mentality don't turn around and look at the explosion?
Yeah.
Or some kind
cool
of thing?
Guys
like
don't
so cool.
look at explosions.
Is that the vibe? Is that what they're going for?
Cool guys don't look at the touchdowns.
Well, they should.
Yeah, because guess what?
Make sure you're in the end zone.
It cost Arizona their game. So
yeah.
I will say the Eagles did not have the most embarrassing loss this weekend.
Sure. I guess, are we playing for moral victories now? Is that what's up?
Yes.
I guess we got to take what we can.
Yes. So at least they weren't the laughing stock of the league. Because that was embarrassing. The Cardinals were literally about to go 20-6, and they lost everything.
For the time being.
Okay, Homer.
The worst day of your life so far.
So far. Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
But yeah, I mean, so here's my positive from this, because I want to leave it on a positive. I want to leave it on a positive as well, is that this could be the inflection point, right? It was around the same time last year where we had that really tough loss against Tampa Bay. We went into the bye. The team was like, hey, we got to get stuff sorted out, right? So it's kind of on the same trajectory, right? We had a rough game. We ended up losing this one. We're not going into the bye, but maybe they look at these next 3 games and they say, okay, we have some easier opponents. Let's just make it to the bye, and then we can turn this thing around. I'm hoping that this can serve as that kick in the butt, that inflection point. I heard that Jalen Hurts, Saquon, and A.J. Brown had, a little meeting between the 3 of them to talk things through.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, no, it speaks to them.
A little corporate meeting.
A little corporate meeting. Well, it speaks to them, making each other accountable.
Where are my Eagles?
That's the offensive coordinator. He's like, "What? Where are the Eagles?
Where are they? They're in a little meeting room.
Where are my Eagles?
Where are they?"
Well, yeah, it speaks to them taking accountability and them trying to hold each other accountable. So I'm gonna view it as a positive thing. Hopefully it'll be an inflection point.
We'll find out. We'll find
they
out with
pivot.
the Fantastic Four picks. How about that?
Yeah, well, speaking of, why don't we dive on in?
All righty, then let me load it up. Here we go, the Fantastic Four picks for this upcoming week of football games. All right, the music is on. What are the games we're going to talk about, Mike?
First up, we have a matchup between 2 surprisingly good teams. The Seattle Seahawks are traveling to Jacksonville to face off against the Jaguars, who just stunned the Kansas City Chiefs. Both these teams are doing better than I think people expected them to be doing. Rich, who do you like in this matchup? It is almost a pick'em.
It is.
The point spread is 1.5 according to ESPN Bet.
Yeah, I really could see this game going either way. Both of these teams definitely have been surpassing expectations. I'm just going to go with the slight edge. Excuse me, the slight edge that Seattle is going to have to travel from the West Coast to the East Coast, also from north to south. This really must be a very difficult.
Yeah, it's like one corner of the country to the other.
Yeah, and that usually tends to play a factor somewhat during the game, especially in the hot Florida sun. So I'm going to go with Duval and go Jaguars in this one.
This is a tough matchup because on the one hand, you have the Seahawks who are producing offensively really, really well. On the other hand, you have the Jaguars who actually lead the league in turnover differential, who lead the league in interceptions and are doing a good job of controlling the clock. Is that enough to stymie the Seahawks? I think maybe it could be. Part of me wants to say Seahawks for their offensive production, but the Jaguars have a certain type of tenacity this season. So, maybe you're right. Just being comfortable at home, not having to travel, will give them that slight edge. But these are 2 very, very evenly matched teams heading into this matchup. It should be a pretty good game. But in the end, we're both taking Jaguars. Next up, we have a couple of NFC playoff hopefuls. The San Francisco 49ers are traveling to Tampa Bay.
Both of these teams 4-1.
4-1, I know.
I told you, watch out for the 49ers.
I'm surprised. I thought they were going to struggle more with the injuries that they suffered. Just goes to show you Brock Purdy is actually a system quarterback. Rich, who do you like?
Oh,
you
there
lose
you
your
go.
starter that you just shelled out, and they're like, yeah, we'll go 4-1, no biggie. Come on.
How about 5-1?
Are you calling for San Fran?
No, I'm going to go Tampa Bay. But that would be funny if they go 5-1. That would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
But I think Baker Mayfield should be able to handle this one at home. Tampa Bay is always tough to play in Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah.
It is difficult to pull a win in that stadium, in that environment, in Florida. So, yeah, back-to-back Florida teams. I'm going Florida in both of them.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are just very quietly having a really good season. Baker Mayfield is playing like one of the best in the league right now.
He's a good quarterback.
He is.
Look, you're the one that called it. You're the one that said he is a good quarterback no matter what happened in Cleveland.
When Wentz was going through his issues, I said I'd rather have Baker Mayfield than Carson Wentz.
Yep.
Now Baker Mayfield has 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns in 5 games. So why not? Let's see if he can keep the streak going. Mac Jones is doing fine, but I feel like at a certain point these injuries are going to catch up to the 49ers somehow. I don't know if it's this week, but I'm going with Buccaneers as well. Next up, we have your pick of the week, the LA Chargers at Miami Dolphins. Rich, I have no idea why you want to take this game, but take it away.
Yes, this is a very interesting matchup because the Dolphins have had a very pitiful season. They are not looking good. Mike McDaniel might be the first coach fired this season. He is looking deflated. The Chargers actually have been disappointing. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They are not as high as they once were as well. But here is the thing. The Chargers are actually the road favorites in this game. They are actually right now favored by 4.5 points. And thanks to Reddit for finding this ridiculous information that since 2005, a team that loses back-to-back games and then are favored by 4 or more points in the third game win 91% of the time.
Wow.
I'm going Chargers and the point spread. They're going to cover.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not one to argue with Reddit, I guess. So, no, I mean, Miami's just pitiful. I've been saying the past couple of months, really, that Miami is not a team that's in it to win it. It's a party city, party coach.
Keep in mind, too, out Tyreek Hill now.
Yeah.
He's gone for the season.
I mean, the dude exploded his entire knee, basically.
And smiled about it, which was weird.
Yeah. By the way, they say dislocated knee. I have various physical therapists in my life. They say that term means that they tore every single ligament in their knee. It's not just like popping it in and out.
No.
It is shredded.
So, nope, no more Tyreek Hill.
No more. I mean, it could be career. They say he'll play next year, but like 75%.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm going Chargers.
Yep. And I'm going with the points. They're going to 4.5. They're going to cover it.
I like it. That's just a touchdown.
Yep.
Or 2 field goals.
Got it.
And finally, the Thursday night primetime game. The Philadelphia Eagles are traveling to New York to face off against the dreaded New York Giants. Rich, can we start turning things around against our division rival here?
Honestly, I believe so. Usually
Famous last words.
Usually you don't like to take a road team on a short week. But the Eagles know the Giants very well. It's going to be another chance for Saquon to get revenge on New York. It might be time for a revenge game for him.
It's also not really a road game.
Right.
I mean, road literally meaning 95.
Yeah. It's not a heavy travel burden to put on the Eagles as the visiting team.
No.
So I'm kind of strangely optimistic about this one. I think the Eagles handle this one.
This should be one of those games that the Eagles can squeak by, even with the injuries. Saquon Barkley, questionable at this point. Remains to be seen. Landon Dickerson, questionable. Remains to be seen. Nakobe Dean, though, is slowly coming back from injury, so hopefully over the next few weeks we can see Nakobe Dean work his way back into the starting lineup. If they can just steal one here on the road against a division rival, that would be fantastic. good way to build momentum with the bye week coming up in a few weeks. Hopefully we can use this as a way to turn the season around. I'm also going Eagles just on a wing and a prayer.
All right.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling kind of down after the last game, but we got to try and stay positive to 4-1, right?
Yeah, and I mean, the Giants, they don't really – I'm not scared of the Giants.
No, they're very –
Ooh, Jackson Dart. Ooh.
They're very weak this year. I mean, 1-4 says it all. Division rival, always tricky game, but we have owned the Giants the past, decade?
At least the last couple seasons, yeah.
I think our record against them is, completely lopsided in our favor. So unless something goes catastrophically wrong, knock on wood, we should be able to take it.
Yeah, I agree. All righty, so there you go. That's our Fantastic Four picks for the upcoming week of games here in this NFL season. Oh, yeah. So, wait, I got a question. So, did you like my random pick of the week with that?
I did.
You looked at me like, what? You're going to choose that game?
Yeah, I thought a slightly more interesting game lined up, and then Rich was like, no, I want to talk about the worst team in the league. I was like, okay, sure. I was like, I'm not going to question it. I'm like, whatever.
Look,
if you want to talk about the Dolphins, okay.
Look, I have to spot opportunities.
What's next week? The Jets?
Look, I have to go by the point spreads and the opportunities I see.
All right.
Take what the defense is giving you. Take what the bookies are giving you.
Take what the bookies are giving you.
And I think that line is stupid.
The random Reddit stat was interesting, though.
I know. I saw that stat.
So,
and I'm like, oh.
So what are we betting on the game if it's pretty much a lock? You said, what was it, 91.5% or something like that? Something stupid.
So against the spread, 17 times successful, 4 unsuccessful. That's 91%.
I like those odds.
I like those odds very well too. So
all right.
And 4.5.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah,
that's one touchdown. And the Chargers, they have the talent to do it if they decide to do it.
Look, they don't have the Dolphins don't have Tyreek Hill. I think they're just decimated. I think they're on the verge of giving up. Oh my God!
McDaniels has lost the locker room and the team. So.
Somebody needs, if you can, go find it online. McDaniels had the saddest walk last week from the tunnel to the locker room. Because usually he wears those glasses because he's a nerd and everything.
Yeah.
and he just he's walking to the locker room and he just took the glasses off. And you might as well have just played some sad violin music. He was just oh my God, I can't believe I have to walk back into the locker room.
It is the craziest thing, though, to watch the fall of Mike McDaniels because a few years ago, it was like Miami was on the up and
Exciting.
Up. They were on the verge of winning playoff games. Everybody was like,
first year that they got Tyreek Hill, they were exciting between Tua, Hill.
And they had a good 2-ish seasons where they were a formidable opponent. And everybody liked Mike McDaniels. He was kind of funny, kind of quirky. He was very smart offensively. And it all just came crashing down. It started a little bit to waver last year, and people are like, oh, Mike McDaniels is kind of grating, kind of annoying, and that team is a little soft, and this year is just bottomed out.
All you need to know is they complained about Vic Fangio, and then he goes to Philadelphia and he wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what started.
He's not the problem.
That's what started turning me around on the Dolphins, is because exactly what you said. Vic Fangio, they had nothing good to say about him leaving Miami.
Yep.
Comes to Philly, immediate Super Bowl win. So
who's at fault here?
Right.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. Quick analysis there of the Miami Dolphins franchise.
Screw the Dolphins.
Sorry. If you happen to be a Miami Dolphins fan and you stumbled across this podcast,
there's no Miami Dolphins fans. It's Miami. They don't care about football.
Right.
They don't.
Do they even know what a football is?
No. They're too busy sitting on the beach, eating really tasty Cuban food. There's no football there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. We got to exit the sports sampler on that note. But after the break, we'll be right back with the entertainment entree and the non-fortune cookie odd news. When we return, this is the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby, Barnes & Noble, and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
Come on.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off there.
No, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
That's all right. Just get him in the car.
One cup, look. They even broke.
Oh, yeah, we're back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. A good old Democracy Manifest, always putting a smile on my face.
It's a classic.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, I noticed I have not had Chinese food in a while.
Oh, you got to fix that.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. One, your local Chinese food place here closed up.
I know. It
And
sucks.
the place where I go to work now, they don't really have a Chinese food place nearby.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, like my two main sources of ordering food out.
You got to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got some good ones near where you live, though.
Phoenixville's yeah, that's different, but I'm at home, so it's like I usually want to cook or support, one of my local businesses that I know, you know?
Well, aren't the Chinese food restaurants a local business?
Yeah, but like, no offense, but like, I really know like Soko Bag. I know
Yeah.
the owner.
Yeah.
They're like,
man.
Fun Dungeon, know them. Hi, Fun Dungeon. How you guys doing? Like I, I know, I actually know those people.
I remember the last time we went to Soko Bag, which if anybody's in Phoenixville, you got to go to this chicken place. I sound ridiculous talking about it because every time I bring up Phoenixville, I bring up this chicken place, but it is that good.
Yes.
The last time we were there, the owner popped out and you were like talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, open up!" I was like, "Open up a branch near where I am."
Yeah.
And he was like,
maybe.
And he was like, "Who are you?"
I have to do like one first things first.
Uh-oh.
Hello. I got so excited.
You blew out the mic.
I got oh my gosh, I'm so excited about chicken. I blew out my mic.
That's how good Soko Bag is.
Yes.
It will make you destroy audio equipment with your jubilation over it.
Yes. But yeah.
It's good chicken.
It's good chicken, but he was like, I need to like focus on this location first.
Yeah, I was
before we expand.
I was like, come on, build another store. Oh my God.
Yeah, get to expansion. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, man.
Get there, hurry up. Oh, all right. Oh man.
Oh, you gotta sort that mic out.
I blew out my microphone talking about Soko Bag. Interesting.
I don't know what to do now.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Well,
You're going to have to take it away.
I will take it away because it's time to get into the next now
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. No, now I blew out your...
Now you blow out mine. All right, let's try it.
Here we go.
It's time for the next segment of the show, the entertainment entree.
And now, the latest in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
You're the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
This is the entertainment entree.
All right. Hopefully we're good. I think we're good.
Just everybody stay very even keel. Don't get too excited.
No, we have to get excited.
No, we have to get excited?
Yeah, because
right.
And you need to get excited.
I do need to get excited.
Because this is your segment where you're going to let everybody know what they should keep an eye out for this upcoming weekend with new movies, TV, and video games. It is time for Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right, Mikey, take it away. What do you got for the people?
All right, first up, we got Tron Ares hitting theaters this week. This is the third movie in the recently revived Tron series. You know, I never watched the original Tron, and now all of a sudden, it's huge. And I was like, was it ever really that big?
Original Tron, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, original Tron you should watch.
Okay.
But other than that...
Because it seems like everybody acts like it's always been this huge monolithic entertainment property. I'm like, I literally spent zero time thinking about Tron up until the past 3 years.
Well, it's a sci-fi thing.
Okay. I'm just saying, I like sci-fi and I could not be bothered with Tron. But this is the third movie. Apparently, people really like it. An advanced program from the digital realm is sent into the physical world on a special mission, marking this as humanity's first contact with AI beings. I don't, did that not already happen with Amazon Echo? I don't understand why this is special.
Because this one's going to kill you.
Well, apparently reviewers have not been too kind, but if you want a movie that is more action-focused, a more action-focused AI apocalypse than the real world, maybe you should check out Tron Ares. Also in theaters, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That's not a threat, Rich. That is a U.S. release this week.
Thank you.
It has rave reviews, and it's already won several film festival awards, so it may be an early contender for awards season. Here's the synopsis. With her life crashing down around her, Linda attempts to navigate her child's mysterious illness, her absent husband, a missing person, and an increasingly hostile relationship with her therapist. It's billed as a psychological comedy drama. So go check out.
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words, but reviewers are loving it to the tune of a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. So go check out If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. In video games, though, Battlefield 6 comes to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC this week. It's the latest entry in the long-running first-person shooter franchise, known for its sprawling multiplayer maps that include plenty of vehicle options and destructible environments. But if you want something for spooky season, check out Little Nightmares 3, which is also coming to all major previous and current gen consoles. It's a platforming puzzle horror game featuring both single-player and co-op. The series is known for its unsettling vibe, hideous, unnatural characters that have creepy, long, spindly arms and claymation-style faces. They're really creepy, and very tense gameplay mechanics. I've played both the first and second game. They're very well regarded, so hopefully this one follows suit. But if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber this month, you get Alan Wake 2.
Whoa.
Yeah, so...
Literally, I was just singing its praises.
Yeah, it was one of the best games, last year?
Yeah.
When it came out. I can't believe it's already on PlayStation Plus. If you have not had an opportunity to play it, it is one of the best games that you can play. Definitely go check that out for spooky season.
If you love mystery, if you love sci-fi, paranormal, And anything Twin Peaks-ish. This is the closest you're going to get to a Twin Peaks video game.
It is terrifying, but it also has an incredible mind-bending story and just really fun gameplay as well. A totally unique package. Go check that out. That's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
All right, Mikey, thank you for that segment this week in entertainment. All right, one of the longest running themes so far this year has been about Saudi Arabia taking over the things that I like: golf, wrestling, video games, and now they're going after comedy. And this has split the comedy world in half.
This is just crazy. The controversy just does not end with Saudi Arabia, with the first Riyadh Comedy Festival taking place. It's just wrapping up this week. If you're listening to this recording, it's wrapping.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it's wrapping up right now, but it has come under huge amounts of criticisms and controversy, just because of what it is, the nature of it. We can't really dodge around it here. Saudi Arabia is just a brutal regime, known for,
What?
Yeah, I know, crazy, right? I know they
love golf.
They love golf and wrestling.
Yeah.
How could they be bad?
What?
And I think that's getting to the heart of it here. One of the major concerns that a lot of people speaking out against this have is that this is just propagandizing comedy. And they're saying that Saudi Arabia is using it to whitewash their image. Like, oh, we're not the bad guys. Look, we like to chuckle too. I mean,
as long as it's not about the government or religion. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's dig into it. So, how do you want to approach this? Do we want to name drop some of the big comedians? Do we want to get into the controversies? There's so much to unpack here.
Yeah.
So, some of the big names, just huge names: Aziz Ansari, Wayne Brady, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, Pete Davidson, Kevin Hart. I mean, the list is just it's too long to read everyone, but a lot of really big names. Was this surprising, Rich, to see these names?
Yes, but then also the fact that they were getting offered insane amounts of money to do one show.
And this was insane amounts of money.
One of the leaks to this festival said that one of these guys, and I think we could probably guess one or two that would fall into this category, but one of these comedians was offered $1.4 million.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. Fly over, do one show, fly back home. $1.4 million.
Yeah, I'm seeing figures ranging from, the lower end comedians getting $375,000, which is still a good amount of money for what?
One show.
For one show. And it's not even, with the amount of comedians they have, it's probably only like a half-hour set. It's not a whole 2-hour Netflix special.
No.
It's probably a short set, ranging from the high 300s to $1.4, $1.5 million range. So, yeah, I mean, you can, I guess you can swallow any kind of human rights violations for money. Some of these guys, though, are just really, really disappointing to see go over there. And I guess, it really does make you realize that these people, for everything they say about, having their values, that just a big enough dollar sign comes their way and they just yeah, sure, whatever.
So I'm getting the sense you are extremely disappointed with all these comedians.
I am very disappointed in these comedians, yeah. Because, I got to take shots at a few guys right here. So, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, and Pete Davidson. So, Bill Burr, who is famously critical of almost everyone and everything, huge proponent of free speech, goes to perform a comedy show in a country that is notoriously against free speech. Let's talk about the free speech paradox, right? This government has executed journalists. They, for this comedy show, specifically said that Comedians are not allowed to discuss Saudi Arabia and its leadership, public figures, culture, or people, the Saudi royal family, government, and legal system, and any religion, religious tradition, religious figure, or religious practice. So how does somebody make their whole shtick being like, oh, you should be able to say whatever you want to say, and then go and do a comedy show where they literally don't let you say anything? How do you square that what's this thing? Square that peg.
Number one, money. That's a big factor. And then number two, maybe for some of the comedians, it's like a personal challenge. Like, how can I reinvent my act in this kind of weird conundrum challenge where I can't talk about these topics that I want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Okay. Very good. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I mean,
being devil's advocate.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the money is a huge sum of money, but I don't think any of these guys were particularly hurting for money. But also, I think it just really bugs me that it's just so duplicitous and so hypocritical, right? You can't say that you're for something and criticize, people and movements when they get on people for not letting people say whatever they want to say, and then go somewhere just for the money. Sellout. You want to talk about sellouts? All these guys on this list, complete and utter sellout. All these edgy comics that make their whole personality about being edgy and being counterculture and, sticking it to the man. I mean, the biggest sellouts, in my opinion. Lost all respect for anybody on that list.
That's a pretty big list because you're talking Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, Jimmy Carr. I mean, these are some pretty heavy hitters here.
These are
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of big names on this list.
Tom Segura.
Yeah.
There's a lot, yeah.
But there were also comedians that turned them down, too.
Right. That's true.
Dave Chappelle said it's easier to talk here. Quote, it's easier to talk here than in America. Really?
I think that was a joke.
Was it, though?
I think so.
The fact that we're not entirely sure?
I'd say 90% chance that was a joke.
Okay. It seems like you're more willing to give the comedians a pass.
Look, the problem with... My problem is it's Saudi Arabia. Like, we know where they're coming from. They are trying desperately to, for lack of a better word, sports wash, whitewash their image.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah. So that's where I really have the fault with is them trying to pull these maneuvers and trying to rewrite history and trying to rewrite like their perception of them. For these comedians, I'm torn on it because look, that's a hell of a paycheck to get for just one show. Nearly $1.5 million for just one show. I mean, like, how are you supposed to say no to that? That's ridiculous. You are literally making probably 5-6 times what you're worth, and you're already worth a lot, and you're making 5 to 6 times more in one shot just by doing this show. I mean, that's rough to say no to.
But
that's a lot of money you're leaving on the table.
Do you really think they couldn't at all foresee the backlash? Because they are getting a huge amount of backlash right now that might cost them as much in, damage control. And
I don't know about that because I feel like the fans that support them, I think, would still stick by them. I don't know which. Maybe Bill Burr is the only one I could see where the fans would actively turn against him because he's been so touting the line against,
he makes his whole shtick.
Right. Because he makes his whole shtick about that, he might be the one that has the most to lose. But I don't know about a lot of these guys. I think anybody that has still supported the comedians up to this point, I don't think are going to turn away from him. Louis C.K. If you've stuck with Louis C.K.
Honestly,
through everything he's gone through, I don't think a show in Saudi Arabia is going to turn him off on you.
I thought he was done. I saw this. I was like, where the heck has he been?
Yeah, he's been under a rock.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He wrote a book.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe when you fall in as far as Louis C.K., this is the only way up.
Another one, Sebastian Maniscalco. Maybe I could see him losing a chunk of his fan base. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of these comedians, if you've supported him this far, I don't think a show in Saudi Arabia is enough to suddenly make you do a 180.
I mean, I don't know if it's the echo chamber of the internet, but it seems like every major news outlet is carrying some story about these comedians having to either defend themselves, apologize, or...
Now, don't get me wrong. In the world of comedy, the comedians that aren't going to this, they have been very vocal on it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a schism right now in the world of comedy between the people that are supporting this and the people that aren't. And that is really the bigger story. Is this is really kind of the first kind of big schism that we've seen in the world of comedy for, I don't know, since like the last 30, 40 years.
I just think in a world where people have been canceled for less, that these comedians have opened themselves up to this backlash unnecessarily. And these are all guys, a lot of guys on these lists are people that have been like, oh, cancer culture sucks, and then immediately step into the firing line, willingly and knowingly. You can't tell me that if you're intelligent enough to put on a comedy show, you're intelligent enough to understand the ramifications and the implications to doing a comedy show in Saudi Arabia, a country that is noted for its human rights violations, noted for its free speech violations, noted for funding terrorism and now golf.
Thanks for that. Link golf and terrorism.
And wrestling.
Yeah.
It's your world, Rich. They're coming after your world.
That's my thing. It seems like they're coming after all my interests.
Next, it's going to be you. They're going to offer you a pay. What are you going to do when Saudi Arabia comes knocking?
Look, they offer me $1.5 million. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say no? I need money.
I think it's different if Joe Schmoes like us took it. Like if they offered me like here's the thing, all these guys are multimillionaires on this list. You can't tell me that they're not. So for them, it's just a regular paycheck. For us, it's life-changing money. For them, it's like...
I mean, well, hold on. No, hold on. Still,
are you telling me Pete Davidson hasn't made his millions already?
I mean, but look, any chance you can to make $1.5 million in 1 day's worth of work, I think you still have to consider it. That's ridiculous, getting that much money for just one show. Like, who in their right mind is going to say no to that kind of money? It's ridiculous. It's an embarrassment of riches. That pisses me off more about Saudi Arabia, that they have this kind of money to just throw around, to buy golf leagues, to buy WWE, to buy comedy, to buy video games. They bought EA. What are we going to do? We're going to not buy EA games now? Like,
I was hardly buying them to begin with, so that's not that much of a stretch, but well, Mass Effect though.
Mass Effect, Madden, Star Wars. No,
Yeah.
you're just going to turn them all away now?
I mean, these are the types of decisions that consumers have to make. And I'm lucky in that I really didn't support many of these comedians all that much, so it's not that big of a... I think video games is a good example. Like, how am I going to approach the EA thing, right?
Yeah.
That is a tricky situation. That's something that I have to figure out. I'm lucky that I didn't really support any of these comedians, so it's easy for me to make a clean break and be like, I just won't watch their stuff on YouTube anymore. Like, that's easy enough, right? Because I never really watched many of them. But I think at a certain point, if we don't, as a society, stand up to something like this, they're just going to keep buying more and more of our entertainment and sports programming and institutions.
Mike, I'm telling you, that ball's already rolling. Wait until they get an NFL game. That's coming down the pike in 5 years.
Oh,
what are you going to do? Not watch the NFL? What happens if it's the Eagles? What happens if the Eagles they are chosen as the team that has to go play?
I've not watched Eagles games before, and I won't watch that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I missed, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I didn't watch the Buccaneers game.
Yeah, but I mean, that was because you had there were some personal things happening. But like, would you actually, out of principle, be like, no, I am not going to watch the Saudi? I'm sure they'll come up with a different name for it. But the Saudi Arabian game.
It is the smallest lift you can do as a consumer to just not turn on the TV.
I'm going to tell you right now, Philadelphia fans are not going to do that. They're going to watch the Eagles wherever they are.
It's everybody's personal choice how to approach it as a consumer. I will not be participating in it because, the sports things, I could, I understand we've done kind of basketball diplomacy in other countries, and we've kind of done the same thing. So I understood the sports things. They weren't buying the entirety of the WWE. They weren't buying the entirety of the PGA. They were just investing in parts of it. They were making money off of it. This was a very clear attempt at propaganda. I mean, it's propaganda. It's like, it is. It's making them, they're trying to buy their way into appearing way less brutal than they actually are. And the more we keep ceding ground, the more ground they're going to take. It's not just going to stop with golf, wrestling, and comedy. It's going to be everywhere in our entertainment. So at some point, we have to hold these people accountable. We can't just get angry at Saudi Arabia because they're not going to care. We can't be like, oh, darn Saudi Arabia buying golf. They don't care. We unfortunately have to take it out on the creators, on the sports teams, because that is what will do the most to stymie it, is to show them that there is not a market for it.
All right. So you've heard it here first then. Whenever there is the first NFL game in Saudi Arabia,
I won't watch it.
Mike is not going to watch it. Even if it's the Eagles.
Even if it's the Eagles.
All right, there you go.
Because look, I'll just look up the score on my phone afterwards.
Book it right here. That's what Mikey has said.
Yeah. Listen, this is a big issue.
It is. Don't get me wrong. My problem is, and we know where Saudi Arabia is coming from this. And they are not coming from a position of goodwill. This is all
if us two
I'm not blind to that.
If us two dumbasses know where they're coming from, that list absolutely knew. And we don't have the money that list did. So yeah, I am disappointed in both Saudi Arabia and those comedians. Because if we could figure it out, they certainly could figure it out. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. That is our discussion there.
I don't want no more controversy, Rich.
Oh man,
no more Eagles losses, no more social controversy. I want to get to one last final thing in this podcast episode.
Yeah,
that's some good old fashioned odd news.
Best I can do is odd news.
That's right. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
We've been talking about cool and its ramifications and how it applies to the hip scene. But maybe you could give us some examples now of the opposite of cool, uncool. Just exactly what is uncool?
My nipples look like milk duds.
Holy shnikes.
It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
It's not of this world. I don't know exactly what it is or what it's doing, but this is not human intelligence, okay? It's not human intelligence we're facing.
How you doing? Me? I'm doing great.
Manda basata. I don't make this stuff up.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. That'll be $4, baby. You want fries with that?
I seen the celery dance across the baseball fields.
You had me at meet tornado.
No, go past this. Past this part. In fact, never play this again.
Okay. What does that mean?
And now it's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure and empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Woo, odd news.
That's right, folks. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news here in this segment. Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and I react to the news. He finds a weird and wacky story and keeps it hidden from me, which ensures my genuine gut reactions to hearing this story for the very first time. I don't know what's about to happen. You guys don't know what's about to happen. And even Rich doesn't know what's about to happen because these stories always take us down wacky and wild paths. And I'm ready to get started. Where are we heading to?
All right. In this story, going to New York.
State or city?
It is New York City.
Oh.
Yep. New York, New York.
The city's so nice, they named it twice.
Yep. And
it's a hell of a town.
Yes, it is.
The Bronx is up and the Battery's down.
We are going to follow the case of 50-year-old Russell Leosa.
I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50 years old.
Do you have an alert for odd news stories featuring people who are exactly 50 years old? It's like such a weird... Or is that just the age where something breaks in the human brain where they are more susceptible to becoming an odd news person?
Both.
Very good. There we go.
But I do love that sound clip.
I'm 50 years old.
All right. So I just pulled this story because I just love the visual implication of this.
Okay.
This guy basically like pulled a Grand Theft Auto, if you will.
Oh, boy. Liberty City.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty City is basically supposed to be New York City, so maybe this guy played too much Grand Theft Auto or something. But it was confirmed in this legal case that Russell Leosa was having his car being towed because he parked illegally on the street, and his response was to try to rob the tow truck that was towing his car. Now
Come on.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That is literally one of the most common tactics in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You like get the police or the fire or whatever ambulance to come to an area, and then you hijack the emergency vehicle.
Yes.
Come on.
But I also love the fact that it's actually the tow truck towing his car. Like
he's like, fine, you're going to take my car, I'm going to take your car.
Yeah. You know,
and my car, too.
F you. I'm taking my car back through your car.
Yeah.
It's like a weird Uno reverse card.
It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hitch up the car, and he, like, throws down the Uno reverse, then throws the tow truck
long,
in.
Sucker!
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, there's more to this story, though.
Oh, boy.
Because he tried to make his getaway in the tow truck. First, completely not how you get away. He drove down the wrong way down 53rd Street. So right there, you're already asking for trouble.
Straight into oncoming traffic.
In New York City.
Yeah, I can't imagine he was going very far, very fast.
Yeah, no, that is not going to work at all.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
So, yeah, right there, this is already going bad. Wrong way
boy.
down a New York City one-way street.
I guess the tow truck didn't have GPS. Made a wrong turn.
No.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
He then, one of the cars on the pickup truck, a Silverado, was swung open.
Okay.
And that hit a couple cars as he's trying to go down the crowded New York City street.
So he's just laying waste to everything in his path.
Yes. This guy is just a wrecking machine.
Just
with
driving against traffic, slamming into parked cars on either side.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm a special kind of white guy.
Yes.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
All right.
Then, as he tried to, I guess, turn onto the next street, he then sideswiped a half dozen parked cars.
Oh, my gosh. I would be so mad if I came out of whatever, I'm doing and just see my car completely destroyed.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Yeah, he is just causing mayhem
Just
through
chaos.
his escape here.
That's actual audio.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actual audio from the New York City street. Yep. All right, so we're up to, let's see, what did it?
Like 10
we're
or
up to,
more damaged car, double-digit damaged cars.
Already.
But so
wait, I'm not done yet.
Oh God.
Then he tried to navigate a turn. I love the way the phrasing is that on the police turn.
Tried to
navigate a turn. That sounds like he failed the turn.
Yeah, that's exactly what that sounds like. So how did he fail the turn?
When he tried to navigate the turn onto 2nd Avenue, the Silverado, that the door was open, fell off of the tow truck, rolled, and struck 2 more vehicles and a city bus.
Okay, now he's messing with people's public transportation. Not good. Not good. You know what's the craziest thing about this story, though?
Not the wreck of destruction he's left behind?
No, actually, it's the very beginning of the story. He jumps into the tow truck, and he starts driving. Who is he fleeing from?
The tow truck driver, I guess.
The man is walking. You have a car.
But it's New York City traffic.
Okay.
You're not making it far.
Just calmly drive, and you'll be going
This
faster.
is not a time for calmness, Mike.
But what I'm saying is,
no,
this tow truck
There was
driver.
a bit of a nastiness last night, yes? Some very extreme nastiness, yes? Yes.
No, this is time for panic.
This cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
Like, he could have just easily driven normally away from the guy. If you're doing
it's New York City traffic.
Okay, but if you're doing 20 miles an hour, you are like 5 times faster than normal human like jogging speed.
No, eventually you're going to run into traffic or a red light, and then he's going to catch up to you.
Okay,
panic!
Lock the door.
Panic! You're supposed to be in panic mode.
If he had not panicked, I'm sure he would have been fine and stolen. And he would have just stolen his tow truck and his vehicle back.
But then he also wouldn't be in the odd news either. So
that's true.
We had to be.
If he had just remained calm, he would have gotten away with it. That's what I'm saying.
No, this had to happen like this.
This was what is it? A nexus? What is it on the timeline? A nexus point or something like that? A constant?
Are you trying to do Kramer when he's out first and he's like, is this the beginning of the universe?
No, I'm talking about what the heck are they called? I mean, you're talking about the multiverse. This thing is like
an anchor?
An anchor point, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Because you said it always it had to happen this way.
It had to happen. Yeah.
There's no other universe where this doesn't happen this way.
I thought you were quoting Seinfeld.
No.
Kramer gets lost, and he looks up, and he's like, I'm at first and first? Is this the nexus of the universe?
First and first.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, so this is literally a wreckage field. That's in the police report. This is a wreckage field.
He's destroyed at least, what'd you say, half a dozen cars, then another 2 in a bus, and then more before that. I mean, he's got to be up to like anywhere between 10 and 15 destroyed cars.
Yeah. That's when after he hit the city bus, that's when he knew he messed up. That's when he abandoned the stolen tow truck.
Oh, okay.
And tried to make a run for it. But then New York City police caught up with him and were able to arrest him. But he made it up to the city bus. That was like, oh shoot, I gotta leave. I can hit all the private cars I want, but
but the city bus.
I'm not getting away with that one.
See, if this were really Grand Theft Auto, he just would have crouched behind some bushes, and he would have been totally fine.
Wait till the wanted level goes
exactly.
down. Yeah.
That's how you can commit any crime. You do your crime, then you run to some bushes, you crouch down inside of them. It's foolproof. They don't check the bushes.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
Oh man. So this guy, so he's arrested. He gets out on bail. In his initial court hearing, he pleaded not guilty.
I mean, you might as well try.
I mean, I guess he was going to try. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I was under some sort of duress. I don't know. I don't know what he was going to claim.
I'm a special kind of white guy.
Maybe he was going to claim that.
I was experiencing a crazy form of like delirium rage or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So initially he was going to plead not guilty. But apparently videos.
Oh, it was the videos that did him in.
Yep, videos were released by people on the street that showed his driving and damaging done to the New York City streets. And as a result, he changed it to guilty plea.
Well, what else would he change it to?
He is going to get a 3rd-degree felony, but prosecutors have agreed that he is only going to get 3 years probation, fines, and the requirement to complete an anger management course. All right, no, I'm going with this clip.
I'm a special kind of white guy.
Yeah.
What?
How about instead of anger management, how about stupidity management?
That he does all this damage and he's not going to get jail time? That is ridiculous.
I guess they felt that the fines, no, because you could. No, you know what? I'm going to take that back without even finishing. I was going to say that the fines make up for the jail time, but you could do fines and jail time.
Wouldn't he just be a freaking like public health hazard? Like he literally was just bashing cars. Like he could have hurt somebody.
Yeah, no, I mean, you have the literal grand theft auto. You have the destruction of property.
He hit a city bus. How dare you?
You have evading arrest.
Yeah.
Right? Or resisting arrest, however you want to say it. I mean, there's at least a handful of charges here.
That's pretty special to get away with all that and no jail time.
Probation and fines.
I'm a special kind of white guy.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, come on, something.
Yeah, seems like he got off a little easy.
So that is what he was able to get the plea deal down to. So
I guess
he will be free.
Because he did take a plea deal. He could have fought it, and they would have gotten him for more, I guess.
Yeah.
They're just looking for an easy win, but that was a real easy win.
I mean, literally, they had video.
Yeah.
The people literally recorded this happening.
He's probably all over TikTok and Instagram. Oh, look at this crazy guy I saw on my morning commute.
Yeah.
Him just tearing down the streets in a tow truck.
Yeah. He hit a city bus. Oh, no. He's not getting away with that one.
Crazy.
There you go. That was actual audio.
That was recorded live.
Yep. Oh, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes even in Grand Theft Auto, you get caught. I never get caught. I always go down swinging. So when you bring out the bazooka.
I don't know. That's surprising to me. He didn't get any jail time. That blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, because you could also, I'm sure there's charges they could have had for like, like endangering people and, terroristic threats or something crazy like that. I mean, he was tearing around the streets, damaging a whole bunch of cars,
Yeah.
It seems very light to me.
Right, me too. He definitely should have gotten some jail, at least 30 days in jail, something.
Right.
Throw him in the slammer, just something.
I'm not saying life sentence. Like a month or two.
Yeah.
Anything. I don't know.
Yeah, just anything. Come on.
That's weak. That's weak.
Yeah, that's weak sauce, bro.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is. I just love the visual image of that. Like
just the idea of him stealing the tow truck like it is an actual Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah. But you're gonna tow my car? F you! I'm towing your car. I'm taking your car.
Uno reverse.
Yeah. Here's the reverse card. Booyah!
And I still say he could have just calmly driven away. That tow truck driver was not catching him. Even in New York traffic, think about it, Rich. What's the fastest you've ever jogged?
Don't go by me because I don't run.
Okay. When I'm on the treadmill, I'm huffing and puffing at 4 miles an hour. All right. So I can't imagine that a tow truck driver is any more physically fit than I am. So even if you're doing 15 miles an hour, you're 3 times faster than him maybe full out sprinting. Maybe he can do 8-9 miles an hour. It's not an NFL player. You're not hitting 20 miles an hour.
No, but I think the New York City traffic's going to catch up to you at some point.
Cut across the park. That's what you do in Grand Theft Auto.
just hit a couple cars. You'll be fine.
Hit a couple cars, yeah.
But not the city buses. That's game over.
Also, if you're going to commit to hitting a car, then actually hit the car and push it out of the way. Do something like meaningful, you know? Don't just like destroy a whole bunch of cars and then just stop, you know? Like make it count.
Except the city bus.
Except the city bus.
That's the limit. You hit the city bus, oh, all right, game over.
I also want to know what was going through his head. Like the entire time he's like keeping like a ticker, like, uh-oh, that was another car. Oh boy, that was another one. Then he hits the bus. He's like, you know what? That's one too many.
Yep. The game's over.
Or maybe he physically couldn't continue. Sometimes in Grand Theft Auto, the car breaks down if you hit enough things.
So maybe the tow truck hit enough?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe the bus did him in. The bus is pretty big.
Yeah.
You can crush a whole bunch of sedans, a few SUVs, but a bus? I don't know.
That's game over.
That's game over right there.
Oh, man. Ridiculous.
He had to stop before he got to 3 stars. 3 stars would have been bad.
If this was any other city in America, I think your argument would have held up. But the fact that this is New York City, where traffic is just so abhorrent,
yeah,
I think you would actually catch up to a stolen tow truck driver obeying the rules.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If it was any other city, I think you get away.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know now.
Well, he didn't get jail time. He could just try again. Yeah. That's the great thing about not being in jail is that he's free to try again.
Yeah, try again.
Yeah, I need to know.
If at first you don't succeed.
Right.
Try again.
And this is great because clearly he now understands that the level of this crime does not warrant jail time. So he can just keep trying again and again. Right? Like he'll change a variable, you know?
Yeah. Just don't hurt anybody.
Right. Just don't hurt anybody. You can destroy as many cars as you want, apparently.
Apparently in New York City, yeah. That's actually just part of the rules. It's like your car's going to get hurt.
It's just part of the rules. You want to live here, your car's going to get hurt. Your car's going to get damaged.
Yeah. So that's actually your fault that you left your car on the street.
Right. Who told you to park in New York City?
Yeah. The rule is you don't have a car in New York City.
That's right.
This whole thing is actually your fault.
Right. Not the thief.
Yeah.
The people that parked on those streets, it's their fault.
You were asking for it. That's probably how they actually like got away with like any sort of serious like damage or something.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, yep, sorry, you're on your own.
Also, I had another funny thought. Could you imagine being the person stopped in traffic watching this thing coming towards you?
Yeah.
What are you
supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? Because you said he was driving against traffic, so you're just sitting there at a stoplight. You just see this tow truck just tearing down. You're like, okay, so I guess I'm dead today.
Yeah.
I guess this is the day I just die.
Go ahead, hit my car.
You quick say a prayer, like, just don't let him hit me head on.
Yeah, good luck.
Because you're at a full stop. You're like, okay, guess I'll die.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you just say a prayer and just hope you don't get
hope
damaged.
hope for the best.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not a head-on collision.
Crazy. I don't even know what I would do.
This whole thing should be a lesson for everyone. Don't drive in New York City.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
The few times that I've had to go up in that direction, I intentionally go around the city. Like I'll go further north and go around it than through it. It's crazy.
Don't go through New York City.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
You're asking for a tow truck driver up your ass.
Yeah. He'll just run you right over.
Yeah. So there you go. You know what? Why not? I got a little bit of time. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. This is something that we've learned on the show.
Yes, it is.
So why not?
As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower.
it's great to learn.
Cause knowledge is power.
So here you go.
What a random segment to bring back.
We've learned, don't ever, 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 ever bring a car into New York City. It's on you if somebody else in a stolen tow truck hits your car.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Those
true.
are the rules.
It's true. Don't bring your car there. We also learned that you can apparently destroy as many cars as you want in New York. It's part
no
of
jail time.
It's part of the package deal.
No jail time.
No jail time. Right.
So,
exactly.
There you go. Those are the rules that we have learned. It is true. Thus, it is now applicable in a court of law.
Thus we have spoken. That was my gavel.
There you go.
Nobody could hear it.
That's what we've learned from the Odd News on this week's episode.
What did we learn, Palmer?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know either. I guess we learned not to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I'm if I know what we did.
Such a random segment to bring back.
Yeah, why not? We had a little bit of time there. I thought it was appropriate.
Always.
Yes. So there you go. On that note, we got to start wrapping up this episode. Bringing back the segment of what we learn, because I felt it was appropriate.
We did. We learned a lot.
Do not bring a car into New York City. It's your fault.
It just seems like trouble.
It's your fault.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Not the wielding madman that has stolen a tow truck. No, it's your fault.
Because that's expected.
Yes.
What's unexpected is you driving a car in New York.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
All right, so there you go. On that note, we got to start wrapping up this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the Crispy Noodle Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our YouTube page, Crispy Noodle Podcast, and hit that red subscribe button so that you get the podcast sent to you every week. We also put the video podcast up on Spotify. You can watch the podcast on our Spotify page. And you can also put Spotify on in the background and listen to us as an audio-only podcast. And if you're driving around, but not in New York City, don't you be driving around in New York City. If you're driving anywhere else in the world, you can use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay and listen to the Crispy Noodle Podcast on the go with those options. But not in New York City. Don't do it in New York City.
That's right. Don't you dare.
Your car's going to get hit.
There's so many ways to check out the Crispy Noodle Podcast except in New York. But if you need to get in touch with us individually to share your sports, entertainment, or odd news stories, you can find us on Blue Sky. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
Yeah, and I'm at Rich Liebig, RichLiebig. Find us on Blue Sky. Let us know what's happening, except if you're bringing your damn car to New York City. You're on your own. We can't help you. You're just asking for trouble. That's our official line in the sand.
And we tried to teach you.
Yeah,
so
we're not helping your ass in New York City. Sorry.
Right.
Anywhere else maybe, but New York City, nope. You're on your own. Oh man. All right. I'm glad we ended the show on that note. We need to start wrapping up. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys
later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples. Good night.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.